Hi, in this video I want to show you how you can use print layouts to determine how many photos each user will take. But before I do that, let's take a look at a standard photo capture event. Here we have an event that takes 3 photos, and that's defined in the designer. You can see I've ticked the photo checkbox and I've set the number of photos to 3. So let's look in the editor. It's a very simple flow. We have the start screen, we have a get ready screen, and I'm using another webcam with my helper here for the photos. We then have a take photo screen, and then we have the photo options screen. Now this screen includes printing because I've chosen to include printing, and it's using a particular layout which is defined in here. So this screen lets me define the layout for the 3 photos. And I've designed it for a 4x6 printout. So let's just play this and you can see what happens. Click the continue button. Here we have the first photo, the second photo, and the third photo. Rightmove now builds the layout and presents it to the user on the options screen. So we have the choice of printing or finish. So let's finish. I'm going to escape out of playing now. Let's look at what Rightmove has created. You can see it's created the 3 photos, and also I've got it to save the layout. So let's give the user a choice of layouts. How do we do that? Into the editor. Now I'm going to add a print layout selector grid here, so I'm going to make space for it. So I'll drag this button and this text label down to here. I'm going to delete this label, and then I'm going to add print layouts. Now what happens is that Rightmove adds an empty grid, and here it is. So if we double click, we can get into adding layouts from the print layout library. So let's click the add button. Now you can see that we've got some layouts here in the birthday folder. This is the one that's the default one that's currently selected by default in this event. So I'm going to include that one. There's another one here with the 3 placeholders on, so I'll choose that one. So we've got 2 here. Let's add another one. Let's have a look in celebration. Here's one with the 3 placeholders, so let's choose that one. Click the OK button. I now see the 3 photo print layouts in the grid, so I'm going to edit the grid. Let's go for properties. I'm going to have 1 row, 3 columns. I'm going to make the gap a little bit bigger. Let's just widen this out as well. I'm going to make the selector colour green and increase it slightly so it's more visible. Let's have more of a gap. Okay, that's fine. Right, so I've got 3 layouts. One is a portrait layout and we have 2 landscape layouts. All 3 of them have 3 photo placeholders on them, and that matches the number 3 in the event designer. So let's run this, play the event. So this time I'm going to choose this one, click continue, first photo, second photo, third photo. Rightmove now builds the layout using the congratulations template, and we can then choose to print or finish. So now I'm going to include some print layouts that have got different quantities of photos on them. Press the escape key, back into the editor. Again, double click, and I'm going to add some more layouts here. So let's go back to the birthday folder, and you can see that we've got a layout here with just 1 photo on. There's this one here with 2. There's another one here with 1, and another one here with 2. So let's have those 4. We've now got a total of 7 layouts. So I'm going to edit the grid and set the number of columns to 7. Let's make this a bit bigger. Probably too many there. Let's set the properties. We'll go for 2 rows and 4 columns. Obviously you can play around with this, so I'll just leave it like that for now. Okay, let's play it again. This time I'm just going to choose this one. It's just a single photo that needs to be taken. I'll click continue. Watch what happens though. Number 1. Rightmove is taking 3 photos still. That's not what we want. And it will build the layout, but it will only show the first photo on the layout. So that's right, but what isn't right is the fact that it's still taking 3 photos. So how do we make Rightmove only take the number of photos that are necessary for the layout? Well, let's just escape this. I'll go into the designer again, and here we have the option print layout override. Now that was added in Rightmove version 7.14.22. So I'm just going to tick that. Now let's do this again and watch what happens. Again, I'm going to choose this layout, click continue. We're taking the first photo, but this time Rightmove finishes with just 1 photo. It doesn't take 3. Let's try again with a different one. Let's go for this one. This is a 2 photo layout, number 1 and number 2. Again, Rightmove builds the layout with just 2 photos, and you can again choose to print or finish. So I hope you can see that by using the print layout override feature, you can actually get your layouts to dictate how many photos each user will take. I hope that makes sense, and thanks for watching.